All right, hold up. Put the credit card down. Before you spend another dime on a Pistol Caliber Carbine, you need to see what is coming out of SHOT Show 2026. I am dead serious. The big names just pulled the curtain back on 10 new PCCs that are about to completely change the landscape for 9mm and beyond. We are talking roller-delayed guns that weigh less than 4 pounds, integrally suppressed platforms built for stealth from day one, and folders so compact you could legitimately lose them in a laptop bag. Look, right now, only a tiny fraction of shooters have any idea what is hitting the shelves in January. By the time the rest of the world sees these on the show floor, they're going to be on backorder for the next 6 months. So, here is the plan. I'm going to break down all 10 of these guns, from the ones that are going to shake up the budget market to the absolute elite tier subguns. And stick with me, because the number one spot on this list finally solves a headache that has plagued PCCs since the very beginning. Let's get into it. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room. Yes, a high point is kicking off this list. But before you roll your eyes and click away, hear me out. Because the internet haters are missing the point on this one. The 995p pistol is High Point's direct answer to everyone who said they couldn't build a compact, modern platform. You are looking at a 13.25-inch barrel, a simple, direct blowback action, and a weight of just 6.1 pounds. That is lighter than a lot of entry-level ARs out there. But here is the kicker. It now accepts a buffer tube. That means you can finally throw on your favorite brace or stock without needing an engineering degree and a Dremel tool. Now, the part that actually got my attention? It comes with a threaded 1/2x28 muzzle right from the factory. That means it is suppressor-ready out of the box. Let's be real with each other. This isn't trying to be a SIG MPX. It's designed to be the PCC you actually buy when you need a reliable beater for under $300. It's the gun you can toss behind the seat of your truck and not cry if it gets scratched up. With ghost ring sights, a full-length Picatinny rail, and that legendary lifetime warranty that has outlived companies charging 3 times as much, it does exactly what it says on the tin. For a ranch gun, a loner for a new shooter, or just a fun plinker, the 995p delivers. And it's doing it while everyone else is jacking up their prices. So, I've got to ask, for you, is this purely a range toy, or would you trust it for something more? At number 9, the PSA Jackal 9 might just make other AR platform PCCs obsolete. It's rocking a 6.5-inch barrel with a direct blowback action, all housed inside a monolithic 6065 aluminum upper that is built like a bank vault. Even with its brace, it's tipping the scales at just 5.8 pounds, which is lighter than many CZ Scorpion setups. Now here is the controversial part. It uses CZ Scorpion magazines, not Glock mags. But let's be honest, those 35-rounders are known to run flawlessly, and they look cooler. PSA nailed the feature set here, giving us a reversible ambi side-charging handle and their EPT trigger, which is noticeably cleaner than most factory triggers in this price range. Because it's built on the Jackal upper, it is compatible with any standard AR-15 lower. That means all your existing triggers, safeties, and grips are ready to go. It's basically Scorpion reliability in an AR package with better ergonomics at half the price of the European competitors. We are expecting this to land between $850 and $1,000. I'm curious though, is CZ mag compatibility a deal breaker for you, or is that a feature? For all my retro fans, number 8 is absolutely for you. The H&R PSA Doe. This is what you get when you mix Cold War vibes with modern manufacturing. It is PSA's faithful reproduction of the old Department of Energy Colt 633 SMG. And let me tell you, this is no wall hanger. It features a 7.5-inch barrel and a direct blowback system that feeds from those classic Colt pattern stick mags. It has all the aesthetic touches you want, like the fixed carry handle and those funky triangular handguards. But They wisely updated the design to include a 5/8 by 24 threaded barrel for modern suppressors. This is history you can actually shoot. The original Doe SMGs were used by federal security details guarding nuclear power plants in the 80s, and now you can run the same platform without needing an NFA stamp or a time machine. Sure, the fixed carry handle isn't ideal for mounting a red dot, but if you want an AR-9 with some genuine soul, the Doe delivers. Are you in on the retro craze, or do you prefer modern modularity? Remember when roller delayed meant H&K money? Well, not anymore. At number 7, the Matador Arms M18-9 brings that smooth shooting impulse to the AR-9 platform without requiring a second mortgage. This is an upper receiver with a 5.5-inch nitrided barrel, a non-reciprocating side charger, and, crucially, no buffer tube requirement. But the real game changer is the compatibility. This upper drops onto any standard AR-15 lower. Do you have a Glock mag lower? It works. MP5 mag lower? It works. Standard lower with a mag block? You're good to go. The roller-delayed action means softer recoil and faster split times compared to the violent snap of a straight blowback gun. Plus, the action parts are 4140 nitrided steel, so it is built to take a beating. If you want MP5 smoothness in a familiar AR footprint, the M18-9 is dropping at SHOT Show as the undisputed king of affordable roller delay. Moving up the list, we have a platform born from roller delay DNA, but evolved for the modern American shooter. Number 6 is the Zenith ZF-56. This thing combines H&K's legendary operating system with AR-15 magazine compatibility and US manufacturing. Now, the initial launch is a 5.56 rifle with a 12-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. But here is the feature that MP5 owners have been begging for decades. A last-round bolt hold open. No more click when you expect a bang. But the big news for us PCC fans is that Zenith confirmed 9mm, 10mm, 300 blackout, and 7.62x39 variants are coming down the pipe. That means one manual of arms across multiple calibers. For the 9mm crowd, this is the American-made MP5 alternative that actually improves on the original design. The rifle configuration isn't exactly a backpack gun, but if you want roller delay reliability with the convenience of AR mags and future caliber options, nothing else offers this kind of versatility. Which caliber would you build first? What happens when you mix Czech engineering with American aggression? You get the new Strybogs. At number 5, Grand Power proves that PCCs don't have to be limited to 9mm. They have just dropped the SP45A3 in 45 ACP and the SP10A3 in 10mm. Both of these beasts run a roller-delayed blowback system with 8-inch threaded barrels. The 45 takes UMP-style mags, while the 10mm feeds from a custom 20-rounder. Why does this matter? Because 10mm fired from an 8-inch barrel is pushing over 600 foot-pounds of energy. That is creeping into 357 Magnum carbine territory. Usually that kind of power comes with harsh recoil, but the roller delay system tames it beautifully, and the non-reciprocating charging handle keeps things smooth. If you want genuine stopping power in a PCC format, or you hunt hog with subsonic 10mm through a can, nothing else delivers this capability at this price point. Which caliber calls to you, the slow and heavy 45 or the nuclear 10mm? At number 4, we have the PCC that basically asks, why not just run an SBR? Meet the ZEV Magpul FDP-9. Get this, it weighs 3.25 pounds. Let that sink in for a second. That is lighter than most .22 pistols. It sports a 7.1-inch barrel, but the magic trick is the fold. It collapses down to just 10.75 inches. You can literally fit this in a messenger bag or a large glove box. It's built on ZEV's proven OZ9 operating system, which is a Glock-based action that has been torture-tested for years. That means it takes all your existing Glock mags, from the standard 17-rounders all the way up to the 50-round drums. The folding mechanism is tool-free, locks up solid, and holds it zero. For a vehicle gun, a backpack gun, or a get-home bag, nothing else combines this tiny footprint with Glock reliability and a sub-4-pound weight. So, here's the trade-off. Would you sacrifice a bit of shooting comfort for this incredible portability? Now, right on the heels of the Zev, at number 3, we have the other contender for the ultimate backpack gun, the Nemo Arms Mongoose. If the Zev is the triumph of polymer, the Mongoose is a masterpiece of metal. This is what happens when designers stop asking, how cheap can we make it, and start asking, how good can we make it? It features a 5.8-inch barrel and a short recoil operating system. Not blowback, not delayed, but actual short recoil like a Benelli shotgun. The result? It weighs just 3.6 pounds bare and folds to under 14 inches. The front cap is an integrated compensator, which virtually eliminates muzzle rise. It takes Scorpion mags and has AR controls, so it feels instantly familiar. That short recoil system means there is less reciprocating mass slamming back and forth, which translates to faster follow-up shots than almost anything else in its class. If you are a competitor where every ounce matters, or you need a gun that disappears in a bag but shoots like a full-size carbine, the Mongoose delivers. The question is that engineering worth the premium price tag? When SOCOM needed a no-compromise suppressed 9mm, B&T answered the call with this, the KH-9SD. Only 400 of these were made, so seeing one at SHOT Show 2026 means you are looking at a bona fide unicorn. It runs a 4.3-inch ported barrel with an integral B&T RBS suppressor nested inside the handguard. It operates on a closed-bolt blowback system, weighs just 4.8 pounds, and accepts B&T mags, or, if you want to get weird, Finnish Suomi coffin mags with an adapter. Integral suppression is a big deal, because you aren't adding a pound of weight and 6 inches of length to the front of the gun, which usually destroys the balance. This system is tuned specifically for subsonic 9mm to be genuinely hearing safe. It has all the Swiss high-end touches you expect, a tri-lug mount, a folding stock, and buttery smooth ambi controls. If you need the quietest, most compact package possible, nothing else is engineered like this. But would you pay B&T prices for this capability? And here it is. Number 1. This is the PCC that finally solved the problem that has plagued the platform since day one. The Angstat Arms MDP-9 Gen 2. Let this sink in. It is a 14-inch overall, 3.7-pound roller-delayed blowback PCC that takes Glock magazines and requires no buffer tube. That right there is the holy grail combination no one else has quite achieved. It has a 5.85-inch barrel, full AR-15 lower compatibility, and a fantastic trigger. But here is why it took the number 1 spot. Angstat actually listened. They fixed every single complaint from Gen 1. Reliability issues? Gone. Testers are reporting over 1,000 rounds of mixed ammo with 0 malfunctions. Bolt lockup problems? Fixed with a completely redesigned roller cam system. Proprietary parts? Nope. It uses standard AR fire control groups and furniture. This is the roller delay PCC you can build on a lower you already have, feed with the mags you already own, and trust when it matters. It's light enough for competition, small enough for a vehicle, and smoother than any straight blowback gun on the market. If you want the ultimate do-it-all PCC, this is it. It's coming to SHOT Show 2026 as the new king. So, what's your pick? SHOT Show 2026 has officially proven that pistol caliber carbines are no longer just the budget alternative to a rifle. They are purpose-built tools that do things 5.56 just can't do. The Angstadt MDP-9 Gen 2 earned that #1 spot because it delivers on a promise shooters have been asking for since the MP5 went mainstream. True roller delay reliability with the convenience of Glock mags and AR modularity. But honestly, every single gun on this list brought something exciting to the table. Which of these 10 are you most excited to get your hands on in January? Did the high point surprise you? Or was the B&T KH9 SD more your speed? Drop your personal rankings in the comments below. And hey, if I missed a big PCC announcement you think should be on here, let me know what you'd add. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the full range reviews when these finally start shipping. Up next, we are diving into the SHOT Show 2026 pistol coverage, breaking down everything from new micro compacts to duty guns. I'll see you there.